They're Earth's new apex predators. But one day we're gonna beat them.
I can't do this alone.
Come on, Will!
We're gonna have to fight them eventually.
Hey guys, welcome back for another review. Today we'll be looking at the movie called Elevation. This will be a non-spoiler review. Anyway, before we kick off, kindly smash the like button, subscribe and do share. I'd really appreciate it. Elevation came under my radar when the trailer played in front of Venom 3 and I thought I'd check it out. So the movie is based in current time where we have a desolate world that has been decimated by these creatures that suddenly emerged from the ground one day and wiped out 95% of the population. And the survivors stay above 8,000 feet, and the movie keeps on reminding you about this. Apparently, these creatures can't go beyond 8,000 feet, so the survivors have formed these small clusters of communes and villages where they are safe from the creature. So Elevation is quite the familiar premise that we've seen in movies such as The Quiet Place franchise, Edge of Tomorrow, oh wow, so many tomorrows, yeah. And it draws from all of these movies. It feels very derivative, and it offers nothing new or surprising. And anyway, so our main cast comprises of 3 individuals are forced to go on this time-sensitive mission below the 8,000 feet threshold, and go as far as to say that it borrows heavily from Tomorrow War, but much less cooler. Anyway, so we have Will, Nina, and Katie who embark on this time-sensitive mission, and the movie was sold as this action-packed, bombastic fare. However, the movie is essentially a slow burn thriller, and you can tell they're trying to save a lot on the budget because you barely see the creatures. They go out of there to hide the creatures most of the time. And anyway, once you see the creatures, it's underwhelming because, again, the creature design feels lazy and just not inspired. It has a really cool concept, just let down by the script, because it sets up really cool ideas, and I just wish that the director had dove more into that and less of the melodrama that we get on this sort of road trip in quotes. Yeah, and also it could have benefited more from more action sequences and elaborate set pieces, because it feels like a really cheap streaming movie, even though it's marketed for the theaters. So I'm even wondering, like, is it worth going to the theater to watch it? Spoiler, no, it's not. Save it and watch it on your 15-inch laptop, or just at home. It's not worth buying the ticket to go watch this movie. And anyway, it's also a lesson. It has this ecological component to it about how we, in our pursuit for resources, we destroy our planet. And it has that message, though it's not heavy-handed, it is still there. The acting, because the movie focuses on our 3 characters, and the acting is substandard. Anthony Mackie, he's Anthony Mackie in this one. He's wasted in this. I'd say that the standout for me was Nina, played by Morena Baccarin, who does a lot with what she's given. Her character ends up being the more entertaining one. She has the best characterization, she has layers to her, and overall she's just funny, and therefore she stands out. Her performance actually is the one that carries this movie for the most part. Despite the lackluster world building, the movie can boast on the merit of being beautifully shot. It has really beautiful cinematography, especially when the camera is sweeping across the vistas and mountain ranges of Colorado. It gives this unique look to it, especially when we have these drone shots, and some of the action sequences are shot in a way that makes it thrilling. And yeah, that's one aspect of the movie which I'll give is a positive. Final thoughts. It's an alright movie. It's enjoyable to a degree. It's not going to end up on your top 10 for the year. However, if you're looking for something in this genre, then this will be a good and entertaining watch, especially at night on the weekend, or in case you don't have anything to watch. Also, there's a sequence during the credits, so stick around. Could be insightful. as far as the story is concerned. Yeah, so my final thoughts and rating, I'd give this a 5 out of 10.
I can't lose you.
This is about more than just your son.
There's no such thing as more than my son.